They're the country's most remote police force.
You can be 250 kilometres from the nearest anything.
Let's rock and roll.
Patrolling over 1 million square kilometres of the world's most unforgiving landscape. They keep the peace.
It looks like it's starting to get out of control.
Without losing their cool.
Just doing our job.
Territory Cops. Tonight,
He had plans to take you here for the next couple of nights, by the sounds of it.
this couple's romantic night
Obviously, he was hoping for a bit of action.
gets gate crashed by the cops.
Are you serious?
Deadly serious.
Opal, the drug dog, sniffs out a giant stash.
Piss up.
And a wee problem on Mitchell Street.
It really does smell like piss everywhere.
Senior Constable Jen Pocock is living her childhood dream,
I've always wanted to be a police officer.
and she's taken some inspiration from the small screen.
This one.
I love cop shows, you know, all the sexy drama that comes with that, and I thought I could do that. That looks pretty cool. 1, 2, 3.
And now she's part of Strikeforce Trident, bringing her own style of policing.
I don't always try and be everyone's friends, but I try and say it like it is. Most crooks will know that it is what it is with me. I'm not going to try and bullshit them.
And like any good cop drama, a lot of Jen's work is undercover.
We tend to operate in probably a more stealth mode, given the unmarked vehicles that we operate in and the clothing that we wear. We usually try and wear darker clothing at night time, which makes us fit in. So I think it definitely gives us an advantage at night time.
It's nearly 4 a.m. and after a long shift, the tired Trident team are heading back to call it a night. But a car gunning it down the highway out near the airport catches their eye.
Are you catching up to this car in front of us?
He's slowing down for the speed camera, so he's definitely speeding. Radio.
Seamus is straight onto the rego number to find out who owns the vehicle.
Late turn. Got anything? Hang on. Possessed methamphetamine. Let's see him. Let's go. We want him.
Oh, he's just gone in there.
And just like that, a speeding car becomes a car full of suspects.
Meth. BKM 107. We've got a trap at the Airport Gateway Motel just in the car park.
Looks like no one's clocking off this shift anytime soon.
Here you go, mate. Just police. Notice you're travelling pretty quick along that road there. Get a driver's licence on you? Yeah. Thank you. Been in trouble with police before?
Oh, yeah.
Are you staying here, are you?
Yeah.
Yep.
While Jen deals with the driver, Seamus pays a visit to his companion.
Hey, how you going? Police. Do you have any ID on you?
No, I don't.
What's your name, sorry?
Jasmine.
Jasmine. I know you.
Yeah.
Bingo. What are you up to?
The reason these two are together is a little sketchy.
How do you know Jasmine? Yeah. What are your mates or boyfriend, girlfriend? Bit of this, bit of that?
Not really. We sort of just met each other tonight.
Yeah.
But his plans of romance is news to Jasmine.
He had plans to take you here for the next couple of nights, by the sounds of it.
Like that.
That's what he said. What were you doing tonight?
I was just getting left home.
OK, that's not what he's saying. Have you got accommodation here?
I have no idea. I was just in the car getting a lift.
And if this hookup isn't looking sus enough, a bag search is about to make things even worse.
Is there anything in here that I need to know about? Is anything that's going to hurt me?
That's not much stuff in that bag there.
Unfortunately, though, you were pretty able to identify that pretty early on. What else is in here?
Listen to it, buddy.
Originally a country boy from Victoria, Constable Brad Leggett has now well and truly set his roots in the Territory.
I've wanted to be a copper probably since about 12. I've always been interested in it.
Good boy.
During days off, I love spending time at home with my wife and my little boy, doing all the family stuff.
As a new dad, Brad sees firsthand the magic of life. But as a member of the police negotiator unit, he's all too often confronted with death.
Recently there was a job where we did go to suicide intervention. A guy was in the city hanging from a scaffolding. It was only after 25 minutes. He looked around at us, he smiled, and then he let go. He fell onto the road and died a short time later.
Yeah, VK, mate. 745. That's you.
It's late at night,
874, where, mate?
and Brad and his partner, Mitch Bell, are on patrol when the last call either of them want to hear comes in.
Forthcoming.
Roger, 74, pointing to attempt to a threatened suicide. There's nothing to jump off the bridge, over.
Oh, negotiator.
Yeah, that's me.
74, Roger, attending. Any further details?
I believe we've been involved in an incident with an ex-partner.
Whereas we've been told she's intox and she's threatening to jump off the bridge, so we'll pull up and hopefully we can talk her down, of course, and
410,
calm her down, get her to rethink what she's doing.
With the memories of the last job still raw, it's a tough situation to face.
They're off the elevated near Waterfront Bridge.
Ahead of them, a distressed woman is being held against the bridge railing with a 25-metre drop onto the street below.
Hello.
Guys,
Well, it's not what we've been
please,
told, mate.
what's going on, guys?
Mate, do you feel like you want to jump off this bridge at the moment? Be honest with me.
A passerby managed to pull the woman from off the top of the railing a few minutes ago, and her husband has been trying to stop her from climbing up again ever since.
What we are going to do is going to get her and we're going to have her sitting down anyway.
I'm here to make sure that you do not hurt yourself. Can you let go for us and walk back up this end with us where we're not near a great height? We're not going to hurt you.
Some of the challenges of dealing with people having a mental breakdown or having suicidal thoughts, it's one of those things where you've really got to get on par with them and find out what's going on.
Come on, just relax. We're not going to hurt you.
Just leave me. I'm done.
Just wait
Just
there for
leave me.
Rally up in the car park in 10 minutes and we'll go from there.
15 years ago, Detective Kenny Bradshaw had an epiphany.
I used to be a plumber before I was a police officer. Couldn't really see the long-term future in it. So I joined the police for its variety and diversity, and there's nothing I would change about my job. I enjoy everything I do, the travel, even the paperwork.
Now a permanent fixture in the drug squad, he reckons keeping it real
Roger.
is the best approach.
Your family could be in the situation these people are in, and try to have some compassion and sympathy and empathy, all those things that keep you feet on the ground and motivated as well to help them as much as you can. I personally regularly talk to the people that I deal with about their options of getting off drugs. Some take it well, some probably just throw it out the window, and they're the people we see on and on, over and over again.
And today, Kenny's on the hunt for drugs and grog that could make its way to the remote community on Tiwi Island.
Just heading down to the Tiwi Ferry service to screen passengers for drugs and alcohol. It's something we do on a regular basis to create a deterrent. The alcohol and drugs create all sorts of problems for the community and the police that are over there. Alcohol's banned and drugs are illegal, so we try to deal with it as much as we can from this end.
The cops have brought along a secret weapon, Opal the sniffer dog, who's trained to sit if he gets a whiff of drugs. Detective Senior Constable Alicia Harvey is part of the drug squad and can spot a stash a mile off.
Well, you can't take that over with you, you know that. Biggest haul in the world, yeah.
The impacts are huge for drugs and alcohol. There's an increase in domestic violence, suicides, unlawful entries. Everything revolves around substance abuse is what we're trying to prevent.
Mrs, can you just stay here, please? We've got to check you with that dog first.
And it doesn't take long for Opal to discover one of the passengers is less than happy to see him.
When we come down here with the drug detection dogs, you definitely see a change in behaviour and people that are worried about what they've got. Not very often that people can keep a poker face, especially when we bring a dog past them.
She keeps trying to walk away, that's why I've been watching her. That's all right, it's all right. Hey, it's all right. I'll just stop moving.
But it's not what's in her skirt that's got Opal worked up. He's copped a whiff of something else and gives the signal.
Whose umbrella is this one? What's inside that umbrella?
Let's go. We want him.
Oh, he's just gone in there.
BKM 107, we've got a trap at the Airport Gateway Motel just in the car park.
It's the end of the late night shift, and lovebirds Brendan and Jasmine have been pulled over for a routine search.
You know, the problem we have here, Jasmine, is that if we find some stuff in here, like it looks like I'm going to, so what I will do is while I'm doing this, I'll tell you that you don't have to say or do anything unless you want to.
Yeah, you're right.
But anything that you say or do may be recorded and given in evidence, okay? Do you understand that?
Yeah, no worries.
Brendan has been busted before for having meth, and the cops think the pair could be up to a little more than midnight romance.
I'm just going to do a quick search. I'll get you to take your tour.
Jen suspects that Jasmine is hiding drugs.
If you just want to come over to the front here, because I've searched you before and you've had stuff somewhere.
Yeah, you're right. I don't have nothing.
You're both pretty confident about that, so...
Yeah, I don't have nothing.
No worries.
But before Jen even gets started on the body search, Jasmine's history catches up with her.
You got a warrant.
Who do?
You do. You got a warrant of apprehension, so you didn't go to court.
So you've been summoned. You would have been summoned for
possess
something.
methamphetamine.
Oh, there you go.
Are you serious?
Yep, deadly serious.
So you're under arrest at the moment.
so
Just
you-
chuck your hands together.
Yeah, you're right.
And that's your bag there?
Yeah.
All right, just hang out with this officer.
A warrant for dodging court for drugs charges, and now Jasmine's staring down the barrel of even more strife.
What's in these bags? These have got gear in them, Jasmine.
Show me. Yeah, I don't know.
Okay.
They're not mine.
Oh, was that in the sharps container?
Yeah.
Interesting. That's pretty smart. Most cops don't like looking in sharps containers.
I don't know.
But Jasmine's not the only one that's been holding out from the cops.
So just a bit of cannabis, just located in the door here. Smoked any of that weed tonight? If I do a lick test, are you going to show up as positive for cannabis? Yeah? Poor bloke thought he was going to come here and have a good time. Now he's getting arrested. Yeah, look, they said that they had a bit of a fling together 4 years ago and they've just met up tonight. Obviously, he was hoping for a bit of action, but the only action he's going to get is our handcuffs. Jasmine, this is your ride.
Both of these people have got extensive history for this behaviour, and I think they're probably planning bigger and better things, so it's probably good to detect it now.
Kenny and the drug squad are at the ferry terminal intercepting any illegal drugs and alcohol trying to make its way to the remote community on Tiwi Island. Sniffer dog Opal has positively ID'd something suspicious inside an umbrella.
Whose umbrella is this one?
That's mine, but I never bought that.
What's your name?
Betty,
Betty. What's inside that umbrella?
paper.
Just paper. What's in it?
I don't know.
2 dill bags, hey?
Yeah.
Is this yours, Betty?
No.
Who
They're
put
not
it?
mine.
Who put it there?
I just left it out and smoked that thing anyway.
You just put it there.
Yeah.
It's just 2 dill bags of cannabis, and they were just wrapped in a bit of tissue inside this umbrella. She also had a 6-pack of beer that she was trying to take over to the Tiwis.
I
Before,
just had my beer.
I'm going to take that beer because you can't have that one either, okay? You know that.
Yeah. We didn't notice that you were coming.
You didn't know we were coming. Oh, well.
Then you
They're pretty good, those dogs, aren't they?
So good. Alicia's hardly had time to write Betty's infringement when Opal sniffed out another problem.
In here. How much do you have on you? You don't know? Is it in your shirt? It's on you.
And her deep pockets are getting more interesting by the minute.
Is that it there? What's that? Grog. Well, we'll take that. You don't need it then.
And if 2 bottles of Bundy wasn't enough, even Alicia's surprised at what comes next.
Is that strapped to you?
Are you serious?
Coming up, the big find that rocks the wee folk on Mitchell Street.
That's an expensive piss then, isn't it?
Roger, 745 to attempt to threaten suicide.
Kidding me.
Jump off the bridge, over.
Senior Constables Brad Leggett and Mitchell Bell are in the middle of a delicate negotiation.
Come on, just let go, mate. I'm going to have to make you let go. Right. Come on, just relax.
Onto the moor. Yeah. What?
Relax. Relax.
And someone wanting to take their life, or at least considering it, you've really got to take a step back and apply a fair bit of empathy and try and find out where they're at so you can really make a bit of rapport connection with them.
There's a little seat just here. I'm just going to get you to sit on that for me. Turn around, go to seat, mate.
Don't try and run, don't do anything silly, all right, mate? We're here to look after you.
Although the immediate danger has passed, the woman's too fragile to be left on her own.
So what's happened tonight?
I'm just seeing the bigger picture.
Yep.
I'm just done. I don't know. I'm just done.
Okay. You're done with what?
Everything.
Some people are quite suicidal, and sometimes they really want to tell someone about it, get it sorted. In this case, it appeared to be quite a bad day, and I think it was just a cluster of things that rolled into one, and got a bit too much. Can you tell me about anything else? What happened tonight?
Listen, what we're going to have to do, as police, we have responsibilities here to make sure that your mental health is in check. I know you've had a few drinks tonight, and I know you don't seem like a bad person, and people have tough times in their life, but you do need to speak to someone at the hospital, OK?
Do I have to go?
Yeah, mate.
What I would want to get across to anyone in that position who would be thinking of taking their life, it's not over. There's so many agencies, whether it be a support for counselling, whether it be a youth organisation or marriage counselling or someone who's got troubles with their kids. There's so much help out there to get you through.
If I get you to stand up for me, I'll open up this door.
Brad and Mitch will take the lady to hospital where she can get the help and support she needs.
There's a step here to help you up. I can help you up there.
Thanks, man.
All right. Thank you.
We're there to help you, and there's no other reason we're there.
Drug dog Opal has sniffed out a suspicious passenger waiting to get on board the ferry to the remote community on Tiwi Island.
In here, this one. Is that strapped to you? No.
It's a vacuum pack full of pot,
How much is in this one?
and it just keeps on coming.
What's it in it? Coffee? I don't know.
She tried to conceal them by using coffee to try and mask the smell, but the dog's trained only to respond to one thing, and it detected the cannabis.
Who gave it to you?
Some guy.
Where?
Some guy came to the house.
Where? What house?
I was staying with my nephew in Baghdad.
Yeah.
I don't know, this guy just walked up.
But the guy picked the wrong day to get his drugs smuggled onto Tiwi and into the community.
All right, Murray, come out with me.
There was definitely someone over the island waiting for those drugs and the alcohol to have a good time. We foiled that, there's no doubt about it.
It's a substantial bust, as 200 grams of cannabis on Tiwi is worth more than 10 times the going rate in Darwin.
It's in clips of bags.
Yeah, it is quite a lot. It would be probably commercial quantity. Out in the communities, 1 gram will sell for about $100, and 1 gram's only the tiny little bag. And these are all packaged into actual individual bags inside the cryovacuum.
The grip that drugs has got on people is never surprising to me.
All right, Mari, you're under arrest. Do you understand that? For possessing cannabis and supplying cannabis. All right?
Trying to break that grip on people is pretty hard, and we do that by trying to reduce supply and access to drugs. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't.
Coming up...
Oh, Mitchell Street. How I love by Mitchell Street.
An unwelcome surprise for Kyle and Paulo.
Oh, can you see penis there? I can see penis.
It's a little-known fact, but Darwin actually has one of the highest rates of alcohol consumption in the world.
Oh, Mitchell Street. How I love by Mitchell Street.
And as the pubs and clubs close their doors and send the punters into the night...
I don't understand why they do it. I still haven't worked that out.
There's a wee problem that takes over the streets.
It really does smell like piss everywhere.
Some people they drink and then...
Piss up. Just a male urinating up against the wall.
People get very embarrassed about getting caught out.
Do you want to finish up, man? It always astounds me with public urinators that they think that they're doing nothing wrong. Oh, I just had to go to the bathroom.
But using the outside toilet? Bad idea.
Do you want to... No, you're not all good. Just stop where you are.
It's usually the same excuse. There's not a toilet around, or I couldn't make it, I couldn't hold it.
That's an excuse?
How you going, buddy?
Sorry, mate. I think it's generally poor planning on behalf of the individual themselves.
Planning? We're not building a house.
Why are you urinating in a public place, mate? There's far more that do it, that get away with it, than get caught. And you couldn't wait till you got home?
No. If you know you're going to leave a licensed premises, the onus is on you just to maybe take care of business before you go.
Yeah, I've just come from a club.
Was there a toilet in there?
Every pub's got a toilet in it here in Darwin.
What club did you come out of? Discovery. Do they have toilets in there?
Personally, I do feel sorry for him. I mean, when you got to go, you got to go.
Mate, you're paying in someone's container there. This is a business centre. People are walking through and people do complain that they can smell urine all the time.
There we go.
There are a few sure things in life. For Paulo and Kyle, Saturday night public urinators are definitely one of them.
Oh, can you see penis there? I can see penis.
Fellas, we get the picture.
I haven't worked it out, man. I've been doing it for a long time, eh? Like,
came back to jail and then went out and then got done for peeing in public.
It's the first time I did that.
What's your reason, mate? What do you want your reason listed as urinating?
The club's a lockout.
Yep.
There's no public toilets open.
Is that your reason?
I'm going to give you a ticket tonight for urinating in the public place.
Please don't find me, man. I really can't afford it right now.
It's $472 fine. What? You got 28 days to pay it.
472.
Are you serious?
$472 it is, mate.
472.
Just because of pissing?
Yeah, man. You're a big boy, man. You made the decision to urinate there.
Along with the big fine comes some big regrets.
I would not do it ever again.
Bit of an expensive wee.
It's like almost €300.
That's an expensive piss then, isn't it?
In any currency.
If everybody did that, Darwin would not be a nice place to walk around, especially in the heat.
That's terrible, eh?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Still leaking all over the ground, eh?
It's not something I'm proud of.
you know the old saying, once you break the seal, that's it, man. It's all downhill.
Betty's umbrella stash got her a $300 fine, while Mari's vacuum pack supplies saw her in the slammer for 3 months. And as for the romantic couple, Jasmine didn't turn up for court again, while lover boy Brendan could be facing a $1,500 fine for possessing cannabis and driving whilst stoned. Their relationship is currently on ice.